This is where I am in my season. Before the All-Star game on Sunday, I actually played all those games up until the Portland Trailblazer game. So probably tonight, I'll knock that game out so that I'll be at All-Star weekend in my season. Now, this game that we're watching is a triple-double, and it's the start of a triple-double streak that I just went on. And look at that possession. I ran right over the ball and didn't pick it up. I mean, what's up with that? Sometimes in this game, you can't pick up the ball. You can't save it if it's going out of bounds. It's very inconsistent. Now, this isn't my first triple-double. I've gotten triple-doubles before, but they're pretty rare for me. Oh, my goodness. Splash. Rubio did not have a very good game in this one. He didn't have a good time. And look at this. Posterizing Kevin Love. I'm showing Kevin Love some love on SportsCenter with that one. So we're playing against the Timberwolves, and Brandon Roy's in this game. And how did Brandon Roy even come back? Like, let's be real. How did he come back and play for the NBA? Because when he retired the first time, his doctors told him that he couldn't play anymore. He didn't have any cartilage in his knees. How did he even come back to play? I guess it's the love of the game. You know, if you love the game too much, it's hard to step away from it, even when you're injured, even when physically you can't do it. It reminds me of Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan ended his NBA career the most epic way that you could possibly do it. He won the NBA championship with the game-winning shot. His sixth championship. There was no reason for him to ever come back. That was the perfect retirement. But then he got an itch. He got the itch. He loved the game too much. Oh my gosh. Look at Anthony Davis. Look at the brow with that spin move. So I had to spin it into the rim. I had to windmill it in there in honor of Anthony Davis doing a spin move on the break. I mean, what got into him on that play? But when MJ came back, he didn't ruin his legacy or anything. But it was much more epic the way that he left before. If he would have just left it like that, it would have been so much better. But I'm not even mad at MJ. I don't think anybody's mad at MJ. He just loves the game. And right now, a lot of people are talking about, can Michael Jordan still play at age 50? Because he just turned 50. And it's funny when you think about it, because if there's anybody that could still play in the NBA at 50, it would be Michael Jordan. I remember a couple of weeks ago, I stumbled upon this video where MJ was working out with some of the Bobcats players, and he looked like he could still play. Like, he's playing defense, he's got the good positioning, he's moving good, and he's 50. Or maybe he was 49 in that video, I don't know. But it's just amazing. And the funny thing about MJ, you know, I'm sure that he plays basketball all the time, because we already know that he has, you know, he lives in Florida. I think he lives in Jupiter, Florida. He's got a mansion, and you already know that in that mansion he's got a full-court basketball court. You already know he does. So when Michael Jordan is at home, I wouldn't be surprised if he's playing basketball almost every single day. I mean, if you got a basketball court and you love the game, I mean, you're going to be in there every day. I mean, if I had a basketball court in my house, I wouldn't even be recording this commentary right here. I'd be playing basketball right now. I'd be out there on the hardwood, baby. I'd be running on a fast break by myself, lobbing it to myself, smooth to smooth. I'd be making it splash. But yeah, you can't have a basketball court in your house unless you're a boss. There's no way that you could have the money to build that. So if I had that in my house, I mean, I'd be retired or something. I'd have millions of dollars. But yeah, Michael Jordan, I think that physically, you know, the conditioning, he might not be able to play big minutes, obviously, he's 50. But he could start, or he could come off the bench, and he could do something. He could give you a few minutes and do a little something. Michael Jordan is just so motivational. I mean, in the All-Star game, what got into Kobe Bryant? Did you see the kind of defense that Kobe was playing? He was picking up LeBron full court, and this is an all-star game. This is a pickup game. This is an exhibition game, and he's got his try-hard pants on. It's pretty funny. How come he wasn't playing like that when they played the Miami Heat a week or two ago? Is it really because of Michael Jordan's comments about 5 is better than 1? You know, are we going to see a new Kobe Bryant in the second half of the NBA season? Because if he plays defense like that, I mean, the way that he was playing defense, if he would have done that, if he does that in their Laker games, then maybe they'll win their games and get into the playoffs. But, you know, I don't know. Are we just going to see Kobe playing the same way? Are the Lakers just barely going to be doing anything good? But I do think that Jordan's comments are really interesting because if you look at LeBron James and Kobe in their careers, when they've matched up, I'm pretty sure that LeBron is winning more games when they match up, like their record against each other. And this is even dating back before LeBron was on the Heat. When LeBron was on the Cavaliers, and the Cavaliers didn't even have a second star player. Yet when they played the Lakers, they always found a way to win. They won more games than they lost against Kobe. So Michael Jordan's comments, it's like, because I think if you put Kobe on that Cavaliers team, I don't see them playing the way that they played when LeBron was on that team. You know, because LeBron went to the finals with Larry Hughes and Big Z and He pulled an Allen Iverson. You remember when Allen Iverson went to the finals with Aaron McKee, Eric Snow, Dikembe Mutombo. Well, Dikembe Mutombo was good, but I mean, Allen Iverson's team was not very talented, and he was in the NBA Finals. And they even won a game, and that was the scariest game because it was the first game. I remember that series. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. Can Allen Iverson really beat the LA Lakers? These double teams are annoying. Now I'm in a jump ball with Brandon Roy, but I win the tip to Eric Gordon. I should have gotten an assist for that. That was really rare. I wasn't expecting to win that. I mean, maybe Brandon Roy should retire. I can't believe that. I normally never win those tips. Here goes another double team. I'm getting double teamed like crazy. And this next possession, this is basically just showing off the loss of control. Sometimes you want to do something in 2K and they don't let you. Look at this. I alley-oop it. Look at that. I alley-ooped it to Aminu. And if you go back and watch it again, I'm even pointing at Aminu. And then all of a sudden my guy's like, nah, I don't want to oop it to Aminu. I'm going to oop it to Eric Gordon in the corner. And I love it when that happens. That's an easy rebound for me. That's the easiest way to get the rebounds. I find is you have to hope that they get into a contact layup, and then both of those players are going to be stuck in animation, so they can't go for the rebounds. And then that's when I swoop in and get my rebounds. And right here, I get a lucky offensive rebound. You don't really see me getting offensive rebounds. And that's something that I need to start doing. Oh, my gosh. Montage. And speaking of the montage, it is true. When you try to open up your replays, they do not open. Your game will freeze. So what I've been doing now is anytime I get a montage play like that play, I go into the replay mode and I just cap my own replay. And look at that. I got to talk about that right there. You see, that's another moment where it's like, what? Like, look, he's looking right at me and then he backs up. Your players on offense are so dumb, especially when you're getting double teamed. They got to change that in the next game. They got to fix the way your teammates react to the double teams. This game's almost over, so I think I'll talk about the montage in the next My Career video. But here's my 10th rebound of the game for that triple-double. I was so happy about getting that 10th rebound that I had to celebrate. You know how I have to celebrate? Splash. Take that, Hall of Fame CPU. I had a beastly game. My shooting percentages were crazy. Look at that. I'm shooting 80% from the three-point line. I'm getting double teamed before I even move. And that's pretty much the game. And you already know there's no sportsmanship. They're fouling now. They have to foul us, but look, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time to go to the free throw line. Splash. I ain't got time to go to the free throw line. Rhyming accidentally. 54 points, 10 rebounds, 13 assists.
It's just been announced that you were once again named Player of the Week. Does this come as a surprise at all after the way you've been playing?
Nah, it's no surprise. Man, they should just name the award after me at this point, because this certainly won't be the last time they're giving it to me either. I'm going to need to build a special room at my house just so I have somewhere to put all this hardware. Hopefully I'll be adding an MVP award and finals trophy to all this Player of the Week junk soon. You know, the trophies that actually mean something.